So welcome ladies and gentlemen to some PES 2017 gameplay with France and Germany. Now we're going to be showing the intro or the beginning of this video. If you want to see strictly the gameplay straight off the bat, then check out my other video in the description between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. But just a quick glimpse here at the settings, the way everything looks, very similar to last year. You know, a couple of refinements here, there and everywhere, but nothing too drastic. Obviously the team management has taken a little bit of a change as well, with the faces now being shown. But we're going to have a separate video discussing the tactics, so don't worry about that. What we are going to do, though, is dive right into the action. So there is the new camp. It looks absolutely gorgeous, guys, I have to say. You know, the lighting, the way it looks, the fans, you know, all a step up from last year's PES 2016, as you would expect. In this day and age, but I think it's a smooth, it's a polished game. I mean, have a look at the lighting there, beaming down, looks beautiful. Imagine playing that on a Champions League night. It will look incredible. So we're going to quickly look at the faces, just go through Germany. This footage was taken from Seppo and the DR85 playing at PES Day, so please do check their channel out in the description, both PES Universe members, and this is where all the footage is coming from. They got a chance to sit down to play the game for a couple of hours, record this footage so you guys could finally see the game in all its glory. So right into the action with France from left to right and Germany from your right to left. So this was taken from PES Universe at PES Day. We have a selection of members that are able to sit down and play it. So do remember that this is the first time they got their hands generally, apart from like Seppo and Lely, on the game. So take that into account, that they're still trying to find the fundamentals of the game. Now, they're not useless players. You know, we actually have people that play PES religiously on a daily basis. So unlike most people, you know, the gameplay is going to be pretty decent. Some good passing, some good interplay. And definitely try and find some kinks in the game. I think that's what they were looking for. Play them balls over the top. Try and spam it to certain players. And see if the game plays the same way as PES 2016. Now, talking to the lads themselves, they said it was very difficult to break teams down. You know, there weren't a whole lot of chances. You will see that. We'll have a lot of midfield battles. You know, balls going back and forth. But that's because, honestly, they couldn't break each other down. Players are a lot more responsive. Goalies make phenomenal saves now. They get up numerous times, and you're going to see that later on in this video when, I believe it's Neuer makes an astounding double save before getting up, not once but twice. So that was half-time. Not really any action happening in the first half, to be honest. It was pretty stale. A couple of changes were made here. And what do you guys make of this team management new lookout and layout? Let me know in the comments if you think it's, you know, good to have the players' faces on there. I think it looks pretty good. It's only a game plan after all. It's not going to change the core gameplay. But hey, the competitors did it, so Konami said, you know what, we'll do it as well. And we'll make some alterations. So we're going to have a goal in just a second, straight after the second half kickoff. Germany just working it down the left-hand side, using the flanks really well here. Fizzed out wide. It was Draxler, delivered in, looking for Thomas Müller. And there we have it, the opening goal for the Germans. Celebrating as they normally do. And the broadcast cameras now have been fixed, guys. Thankfully, Adam was not lying himself when he said they look that much better. They really do give it a much more broadcast-type feel. I mean, there's nothing really that Lloris can do with this. It's near post, yes, but it was a towering and powerful header into the back of the net. So the referees, which I spoke a lot about in the other video, they've also been rectified and sorted out, but have a look at that for an own goal. Yes, it can happen not the one side of the field, but can also happen the other side. And this is a new animation here, a new cutscene of Neuer coming in, giving Boateng a tap and saying, unlucky son, let's get on with it. But yeah, you can score them own goals from headers if you get it wrong. Now this is on level 1 support, I believe. Most of the gameplay was taken like that. I'm not a huge fan of 2 and 3, as you know. Here was a chance, it was a good defensive challenge. And that's the difference this year. Defending has been altered. Lely said it's much easier to defend. Not easier, but you will get rewarded for being able to defend. You won't concede, you know, easy goals like you normally do. It was a chance for Ozil as well, Lloris came flying out, completely made a meal of it. Fortunately, it headed just wide. And be sure to check out the other video in the description, the Legends announcement. So if you are a massive Barcelona fan, you're going to be delighted with some of the news that Konami have come out with. And here was another chance through the middle. I'm not sure where the centre-back was, but it was Thomas Muller. And it was number 2, his second goal. 2 goals to 1. I think the problem there was clearly the fact that France's centre-backs were just pulled out of position. Pushed too many players forward, got caught. You can see Muller there just holding the line very well. Couple of touches out of his feet and into the back of the net with about 10 minutes to spare. But the overall consensus about the game is promising. There's no doubt about it. You know, they've listened to the community. I haven't played it myself, so I can't say, you know, what I honestly think about it, but I think generally all the people that have played at PES Universe play a similar style to me. They like to possess, they like to keep the ball, they know the ins and outs, they know the flaws, and that's what they're looking for. And what about this for a double save? This is what I was talking about, not once but twice. And have another look at this in slow-mo. Not only gets down there, that's beautiful, gets up quickly and stops the parry for the second one. And that is something you wouldn't have seen last year. You may have seen it, but a very, very slow case of it, and it was a rarity. This year, the goalies are going to be a lot more difficult to beat. Hopefully not too difficult, and we will still see, you know, some absolute screamers every now and then. I'm sure we will. Here's another decent save, but the animations, it's what makes it. And you can see they've added a variety of them, especially for the keepers. I mean, this is certainly a new one here by Lloris, who just tips it away, even though it's at his body, and quickly gets up. We're into the last couple of minutes here as Goetze swings one in, and Tony Kroos went for the spectacular. But anyway, be sure to check out the other 2 videos in the description. Leave your comments about how you think this game is shaping up and when you're looking forward to it. And if you are looking forward to it, we're going to have a lot more coverage to come during the next couple of weeks. Of course, Gamescom is only around the corner. But overall, be happy, guys, because it looks like PES 2017 is shaping up nicely. We'll be back shortly, and until next time, take care.